Aloha Creative Cutter friends, and welcome to another video post of mine. Today I'm going to be sharing the details of the, I guess I can call this the Bon Voyage mini album. It really is just a mini album, great to hold pictures of summer fun, cruising fun, vacation fun, island fun. So this is one of the projects that my Cricut ladies made on the cruise. I wanted everyone to go home with a finished mini album, and as you can see, this is the one that everyone came home with. Now I did add the seashells later when I got home because I didn't want them to get crushed in shipping or in the luggage. So all of these little shells are just mini shells, and the starfish are products that you can buy at your local craft store. I just want to call special attention to this little one right here, because that's actually one that I pulled out of the ocean in Hawaii. Actually, it washed up on the beach as I was just sitting there playing in the sand, and couldn't wait to put that on my mini. I'm probably going to add a couple more hanging from this little netting right here, but I haven't done that yet. So just a quick look. There is some Cricut cuts in this because it was a Cricut cruise, and I tried to do minis that are Cricut specific for the cruise. So front part right here is a pocket where I'm going to insert a couple of embarkation photos, so you can see right there. It's a really nice size pocket, so I can insert a couple of pictures. And then this little Cricut cut here is up on some foam. I hope you can see that dimension there. And I did add the Pride of America right there and some white gel pen detail just to embellish that a little bit. All of the paper on here is from the Splash collection from Echo Park. And just so that you know, I will be teaching this class for those of you that live in Utah, and look for information on my website. So now that we're back from the cruise, I will be teaching this just as a summer mini. Probably rather than the Bon Voyage, I will probably have cruising fun, or we'll see. We might update it a little bit based on what everybody wants to do, but this is basically a summer vacation mini album. So we're going to open this up, and I have to move each page out of frame at a time. I'm sorry, because it's just so full. So right here, just so you can see, I have a little journaling block. I filled it in so that you'd be able to tell what kind of information to put on there. And as you can see, our first stop was the McKenna Beach and Golf Resort in Maui. So that's what went on that journaling. And there's a really cute charm right there, palm tree charm that I added with some twine. And then, let me back out again. This pocket here has another little mini inside this, and it's just a little tag mini, so I can add a whole bunch more pictures on both sides. And I've just distressed it so that I can just add some journaling, or like I said, some cut down pictures. Now, because this is a nice deep pocket, I'm also going to include my cruise room cards in there. So that's what's going to go in that pocket. And then this one says Another Day in Paradise, and it is a trifold. So room for lots of great pictures, and it'll close shut nicely. Moving on to the second page. I know some of this I did share ahead of time, but I wanted to show you all the final details. So I've got my cute little fish here. I've got room for 2 pictures there, a little tag here off of a safety pin for journaling, more journaling, and room for pictures on the back side, and there are 2 of those. So that's all kinds of fun. And then this page folds down so that I can add some more beach fun. That's the top part of that page, and there's the bottom. And that page will close up nicely into the binding if you do a cinch binding here on the side. And I did make my rings this blue wide ring to match that I can easily do on my cinch. So that's the second page. Now on this third page, I hope you're seeing these okay. I did cut this piece of acetate out with my Cricut. I get asked a lot of times what to do with acetate, and this is just one of the many things that I like to teach in my Cricut classes that you can do with acetate. I cut this out using my gypsy. I welded 2 waves together, and it ended up being the pocket for this tag. This tag says Water Fun and Splash there on the back, and that inserts nicely in here. I can also add a picture in there and hold it behind that wave. Now, my husband did do a little bit of surfing, so that picture will likely make it behind the wave there. This is just a nice big open spot for a picture, but then there is a pocket with a little pull out with room for 2, 3, 4 more large size photos, and there's room for journaling on the side of the photo as well if you get a cropped photo there. On this side, I just love this little ticket sticker, and that comes in the kit. It's part of the Splash Collection Echo Park, and I use this really fun netted ribbon back here that will be included in the kits, and then 2 more tags, which again will hold 4 photos. And the nice thing about this kind of a thing, you can also put a nice panoramic shot, and since we went to Hawaii, there was lots of opportunity for panoramic shots, and so that can easily slide back there and the tags can sit in front. Especially if you're taking landscape photos, you know, that's the scenery that you want in the background, and then of course the pictures of you or your children or your husband having fun in that environment is great to have right in front of a panoramic photo. It really makes you feel like you're in the scene again of that vacation. Alright, so on this side here, I love this page. So much fun. Now this is the only paper not from Echo Park that I used in the book. This was a fun little card that I made from one of the Cricut cartridges, and I put this cute turtle in the front, and it is a pocket, and this is a piece of acetate that the turtle is swimming in front of. So it's a see-through pocket. See how fun that is? And there's room for 2, so you can actually slide a tag behind and it doesn't affect the pocket, or you can slide it in front and it will go down in front of that acetate piece. The tag has room for 2 pictures, and is a fun way to share some of those. If you saw, in our case in Hawaii, we saw some turtles, we saw some sea life, so if we've got shots of that, that's what's going to go there. And I added some fun little sand flocking there to show you this extra texture detail. Now this side you may recognize as one of my little mini flat books. Just some ribbon to keep it closed, a nice room for a shot in front, and then if you untie that, and what I want to show you about this also in my class, you'll learn how to make that nice and flat. That is such a low profile that it doesn't add a whole lot of bulk to your minis. And so this little flap, you can put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more pictures in that little mini. So I just wanted to show you that. So of course when you're having fun in the sun, you tend to take a lot of pictures, and so there's all kinds of room in this mini for pictures. Now on this side I did just a fun little Cricut seahorse right there. Isn't he adorable with a Google eye? Room for 2 more pictures, and again these could be flaps. If you have tons of pictures, that would be very easy to turn into flaps. But I instead did this little pocket again with a little mini, I call these wallets, because you can open them up like you would a man's billfold, and you've got room for 2 more pictures. Put that down. 2 more pictures, some journaling, and then these fun little tags here which will hold some nice little information about where you were, the date, the location, and those just sit in front of the journaling there. And that closes up nicely, and again you can put pictures onto the back. So that's on that side of the swim page. Okay, on this side, my sunshine page. I love this paper again. This I got from Hobby Lobby, and I used some nice red twine from the Twinery. And there's another adorable charm. Oops, I hope you can see that cute little crab charm right there. Wonderful way to highlight some fun pictures staring at crabs. We did see quite a few in Hawaii. And then this little pull out is again a pocket, and it's one of these fun twirl out. So room for 4 more pictures, and then this cute little beach ball there helps it stay on top of there. Now this sunshine, again we can turn this one into a pocket, and that sunshine could be the pull out for some more tags behind there. I just happen to not want to do that on that side, but certainly you can add a couple more pictures behind there. This page I also love the swirl that came on the sticker collection, and again this would be easy to do with your Cricut if you didn't have the sticker collection, but there is a another fun little embellishment here of some fish on some waves, and then this is a pocket as well. So room for pictures there, room for pictures there, and I must tell you, when I've made pull-outs this size before, there's actually room for 3 cropped photos there. So there's an opportunity to add a lot. You can also put some nice keepsakes, pamphlets of excursions, or you know, a museum or something you visited, or again a really nice panoramic shot back there. So there's lots of room in that pocket for all kinds of pictures. Now we'll go back to this side. And I keep saying this is the one I love. This is the one I love. This is my children's favorite page. And let me just zoom in here on this little layout part here. And it is dimensional. It is a little book. And my children think it looks like a postcard, which was my intention. So I'm glad that they saw that in it. Now the cloud and the little island right here are what keep this closed. So you would simply pull up on the cloud, and that would open up your card. And then you have room in this little book for 1, 2, see if I can get these all, 3, 4, 5, 6 more 4x6 photos. So lots and lots of room on this mini album for vacation shots, because we know on vacation that's when we're taking the most pictures. Now you do have to know in this mini that you're going to be making this in a vertical orientation, but I often do turn my camera sideways and take some shots that way. So I've got plenty of pictures to put in that little postcard mini inside of my mini. And then again, there's room here for a great big photo, maybe in one photo that you really love that you've blown up or made into a 5x6 or something like that. So lots of room there. And then this very last page we kept kind of simple, but again, any of these could be pockets, any of these could be flip ups. But I've got just a spot here for 2 more pictures, and of course Hawaii. Loved everything about our Hawaii cruise, and a spot for 1 more special photo right there. So I hope you've enjoyed my mini album, my Bon Voyage Cricket Cruise to Hawaii mini album. It was so much fun to make. I loved the ladies that came on this cruise. They were my long lost sisters I was glad that I met, and we will be friends forever. So Bon Voyage, ladies, and aloha. Just wanted to let you ladies know that I will be teaching this mini album class at a local scrapbook store in Utah. So please visit my website for information on that class. And if you would like to come with me to one of my cricket cruises, please feel free to check out the cruise tab on my website. That information is all available at www.creativecutterroom.com. Thanks for watching.